Welcome everybody to Resident Evil Village, or Resident Evil 8. Because, yeah, of course I was going to play this. Every YouTuber and their brother are going to be playing this. So, and or sister, if you, depending on if you have siblings or not, and if you do, you have a brother or sister. Anywho, I have never played a Resident Evil game in my entire life. I've seen other people's playthroughs of the Resident Evil franchise, and so this is my very first Resident Evil game that I'm going to be playing. And you know what? Maybe after this, maybe sometime after this, I'll go and play Resident Evil 1, because I know I can get that off of Steam, at least the HD version. So it's not like I'm going into the story of the series blind. I've seen playthroughs of every game. I know the story of Resident Evil 0. I know the story of Resident Evil 1. I know the story of Resident Evil 2, 3, the remakes of them, Code Veronica, the Revelation games 4, 5, 6, 7. I know them. I know the stories of them. I just never played them. So, okay, yeah. Yeah, I also did get pre-order this, so I also have like the concept art and the Baker Instant Report stuff, which also means I do have the special gun and charm you can get as well. Also, have the freaking hardest difficulty unlocked as well. Also, I'm playing this on PC, by the way, so I'm using keyboard and mouse. I am not playing Village of Shadows yet. I'm just gonna go standard. And I'll be honest, I'm more of a casual gamer, but you know what? I gotta go with the normal mode. I'm not going hard, and I'm not going with basically Ethan must die mode from 7. So let's get into this. But yeah, I know about Chris and Ethan and Claire.
Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work. But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence, the bushes empty. Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free from Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees.
This animation reminds me of
fast as the girl ran on,
in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows when Hermione starts reading the story of the Deathly Hallows.
The girl recalled Mother's scary bedtime tales, and her throat became bone dry. Then the Bat Lord appeared. He greeted her warmly and bit his own wing. "Come, child, quench your thirst," he said. So she drank the thick, dark blood and smiled with joy. Passing through the graveyard, menacing storm clouds loomed, and the air turned bitingly cold. The girl was shivering in her thin clothes. Then a dark weaver appeared, and with a click of his fingers, crafted mist into a beautiful dress. "Come, child, warm yourself," he coaxed. So she clothed herself and smiled with joy. Across waters deep and ominous she went, hoping a boat she found would carry her home. But hunger's grip tightened and her heart grew heavy. Then the Fish King appeared and offered one of his many fins. "Come, child, eat your fill." So the girl ate and smiled with joy once more. Continuing on, she soon entered the forest's dark heart. Then an iron steed appeared, bearing a beautiful golden gear. The creature said nothing as the girl approached and snatched what she thought was another gift. The horse grew angry and summoned the other monsters. Terror filled the girl's heart as the wild wind rose around the beasts. Suddenly, a witch appeared, dark yet regal.
The moral of the story is, don't take...
"Gifts we gave, but more you took," she snarled. "So more in turn is due." In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror. There. She's asleep.
What is with the creepy story? She's only 6 months old.
Woman at the store said it was traditional. A local tale. Besides, Rose doesn't seem to mind.
Because she doesn't understand it. Thank God. We moved here so that she wouldn't have to deal with any of that, remember?
There's nothing wrong with my memory. You're just being paranoid.
It's not... Never mind. I'm sorry. But I'm not paranoid. I'm just cautious.
Then, go cautiously take your daughter to bed. I'll finish dinner.
It's okay, Rose. Your mother doesn't want to remember it. I can't blame her.
Okay, we in it? Okay, we're in it.
Did you say something?
Nothing. I'll put her down.
Okay, there's a few things I want to get off my chest. First of all, I like that intro. The animation definitely reminds me of like when in Harry Potter when they were telling the story of the Deathly Hallows. That they looked a bit similar. Another thing is the moral of that story is don't assume you can just because you're given gifts doesn't mean you can take what isn't yours. And lastly, man, the way Mia just snapped there, the personality, and then just starts acting sweet again. It's just I found that funny. And lastly, Mia looks a lot better than she did in the last game, and I may have to up the sensitivity a bit on the mouse. So it feels like I have to move my mouse a little bit more than I would like. Okay. Maybe I should hook up my controller and play with that. I'll look around for a bit. Huh, cool. So yeah, we're still playing as Ethan, the guy from Resident Evil 7. And I know I haven't played it, but like I said, I know the stories of the series. It is not lost to me. It's probably going to take a while to get used to these controls. And this place looks nice. Yeah, nice place here, Ethan. Nice place you got here, Ethan. I'm sorry. I really like Jack from 7.
Taste in music's definitely
Jack and John Baker
years.
are like my two favorite characters from 7. I like Jack because of like how manic he acts, even though like in reality he's like a really sweet guy. He is a sweet guy. And I like John Baker, but more so because he's gonna kick your ass no matter what. Like, dude, it's literally they turn that DLC where he plays John. Like, you just beat on the enemies, straight up
like
punching
I said to
them.
your mom.
It's awesome.
That book's too scary for you.
Alright. Let's get our daughter to bed. I'm gonna be 100% honest. For one, I'm single. At the moment of this, I am single. Dude, nice bathroom. Kick-ass toilet. Examine. Mia's medication. She's been on a strict regimen ever since the incident. Wow, that dialogue goes away quick. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. At the time of this recording, I'm single. I don't have a girlfriend. And if I ever get a girlfriend and get married, I hope that my first child is a daughter. I would actually prefer my first child to be a girl than a boy. But I'm not gonna be upset about it. Like, if I have a son, then yeah, I'm gonna freaking love him. He's my child. Rose is closed for tomorrow. Oh, that's cool. It's a bear. And they have the mirror. They got the mirror obscured, so that way we still can't see Ethan's face. That's like the one staple about Ethan throughout the series so far, is that we can never see his face. Mia and I, February 6th, 2021. Mia and I had another fight. I accidentally mentioned what happened 3 years ago and she blew up on me. We finally settled down in our new life in Europe and can bring Rose up properly. But I still feel like part of me is trapped in that hellhole back in Louisiana. I know Mia doesn't like to talk about it, but can we really just forget everything and pretend it didn't happen? Shouldn't we face what happened there so we can live our lives with Rose without it hanging over our head? We owe her that much at least. I know Mia knows this too. She wouldn't have exploded like that at the hospital if she didn't care. Okay. So yeah. 3 years ago was Resident Evil 7. What's this? Name Rosemary Winters. Date of birth February 8th, 2020. Height 24.5 inches. Weight 14.48 pounds. It's pretty hefty. Screening, hearing, vision, touch, feeling, reflex test, all good results. All results show no issues. Patient is in good health. Other note, results for additional fungal pathogen tests will be provided by the BSAA, Epfield Memorial Hospital. Okay.
Rose is fine.
Yeah, because in the last game, the virus deal was a fungus. It was a mold, which Mia got infected. Which Mia got infected by it like twice. Gun survivalist, a heavy firearms manual for field combat.
They're really out to get you.
Who do you think is out to get you? Yeah, see, they're obscuring Ethan's face. That's like the biggest staple in this series. Is Ethan's face just constantly being obscured. You never know. Maybe at the end of this game, we'll get to see Ethan's face for once and for all.
I wish it could stay like this forever.
Just always remember the good moments, man, and learn from the bad moments. Okay.
Can't keep your mother waiting. She's scary when she's angry.
Oh, yeah. That's for sure. Alright, let's put Rose to bed.
There you go, sweetheart. Don't you worry. I'll be right downstairs. Daddy won't let those weird fairy tale monsters get you. Time for bed.
Ah, cool. Got the baby monitor on. It's good thinking there. But yeah, if there's probably there's gonna be something about Rose having some sort of powers from what I can only assume being born with like whatever Mia was infected with in the last game. Like that, like I can already see that. I'm gonna look around a bit more. Okay, hold on. Is there any way I can mouse button inversion, key binding? Is there any way I can turn up the sensitivity on my mic? Not my mic, on my mouse. Aim assist, damage display, tutorial, vertical, camera. Camera speed on controller. I'm not using a controller. I might as well be using a controller, to be honest. Camera sensitivity with the mouse. Can I turn this up? Aiming camera. I'm gonna probably need that up. Okay. I'm gonna try this. Oh, that is so much better. That's way better. Oh, I'm happy.
Gotta do a deep clean before Rose starts walking around.
You got that right. This is probably going to be Rose's room when she grows up. A historical look at the architecture of Eastern European castles and keeps by George Trevor. Anything else? Ooh, what's this? Curtains closed on the Dovey gas incident. The committee completed their investigation on the 18th into the Dovey toxic gas leak in Louisiana in 2017. They concluded the deaths were caused by a leak of natural gas that had built up in the mud rock under the area. Jack Baker, 75, and his family, who were exposed to the gas, perished. Ethan Winters and his wife were also believed to have been nearby, but their current whereabouts are unknown. The entire area has been closed off by officials who believe it will be at least 10 years before the area is habitable again. Okay, so that's the cover story. This is basically the cover story of what happened.
This already.
Yeah. That's basically the cover story of what actually happened down in Louisiana. Oh, it's the little guy.
God,
It's
I even
the...
keep this around. I should get rid of it someday.
So in 7, you basically broke these guys and you got something out of it. They were like a little collectible item. Why do you have that? That is a good question. Why the hell do you have that? Oh, cool, music box. Cool. Alright, let's go downstairs. God, this feels so much better. Look around. Let's see. I don't want to miss anything. I'm gonna try my best not to miss anything, but I'm probably gonna miss a thing here or there. What? Took forever to pick these wipes. Oh boy. Okay, I can't turn that off. Thank God. Is there anything else around here? Ooh, what's this?
Mom got you another new book?
My first book of ABC. Oh boy. Okay. God, this is... Okay. This is weird to do with a mouse. Okay.
Oh, Mia. What a miracle.
Ah, yes, the miracle of childbirth. Still nothing? Okay.
3 years ago. I couldn't even imagine something like this would happen.
Yeah, 3 years... Yeah, 3 years ago was 7, and Rose is like about a year old, I'm gonna assume. Jazz albums you were never able to get when you were young. Nice. Nice. Alright. Let's continue the plot.
Is she okay?
Sleeping like a baby.
Yeah, Mia
smells
looks
good.
a lot better
Hands
than
off, mister.
in this
It's
game.
Churba de legume. It's a local recipe.
Wow, you've gone full native, haven't you?
Local wine, too.
Huh.
But if you're gonna keep sulking all evening, maybe you shouldn't have any. You really have to stop worrying.
It's just finding you in Louisiana, the pregnancy, Chris moving us here, military training, it all happened so fast.
Military training.
At least we're all together.
Yeah, military training in like 3 years? That's impressive.
Now, everything's gonna
Seriously? Think we can just forget about what happened in Louisiana?
It happened so long ago. I don't understand why you are so...
Mia, get down!
Okay, Mia has to have some sort of power, have some sort of a special ability. She took a bullet in the shoulder, and she looked like it didn't even hurt. Mia's gotta still have some sort of abilities from the frickin' mold.
Oh, God. Chris? What the hell?
Sorry.
Chris who?
No!
Can we get a last name? Because
What?
I'm finding it hard to believe this would be Chris Redfield. I don't know why, but he looks more like Joel from The Last of Us. If that is actually Chris Redfield, he looks more like Joel from The Last of Us. But then again, time has passed. This is supposed to take in 2021, so yeah, Chris is probably older.
Rose? What the hell are you doing with my daughter?
Package secure, sir. Take him away.
I said get your hands off her!
Ethan, no.
Wow, you look so different, Chris. If it wasn't for the fact that Ethan literally said your name, a lot of people probably wouldn't have believed that you are Chris Redfield, brother to Claire Redfield, STARS officer, well, originally STARS, then BSAA officer. and the person who punched a boulder and killed Albert Wesker. See, I know my Resident Evil stuff, even though this is my first Resident Evil game. I'm playing.
Hey, Doc.
Hello, Mr. Winters. I've got your doctor's results back, and I'd like you to come in to talk about them. How about next Thursday, 4 o'clock?
No problem. We'll be there.
Okay, this is a passed out
That
memory.
was the doc. She'll see us next week. Hey, now. Think positively, all right? We talked about this.
I know. We hardly talk about anything else. I keep telling you, it's not Rose that I'm worried about.
Well, then what are you worried about? Look, she's gonna be fine. I just know it. What else matters?
We matter, Ethan! You matter! You just won't.
Mia, what are you talking about? Is there something you're not telling me? Come on, talk to me. Damn it. I have to take this.
Work? What is your job, Ethan? Especially after all the shit you've been through, what possible job could you have? That's what I'm wondering. Aw, my little angel. Also, I forgot to mention, yes, this is the game with the frickin' big lady with the tiggle bitties and the thick booty. Yes, I know. I forgot to mention that.
Jesus.
I was more focused on the idea of this being my first Resident Evil game that I'm ever playing. That I have ever played.
About damn time. What's your status? Is the package safe?
What are you talking about? Where's Chris Redfield? And Rose?
Yeah, that was Chris Redfield. Oh, man. I'm finding it hard to believe that that was Chris Redfield. Not just because of how he looked, but how he acted. Like, the most jackassy we've seen him play
What the hell happened
or act
here?
as is in 6. But that's just because he was drunk in a bar. Okay, I'm... Where the... Oh, examine. It's useless. Examine. Mission objective, eliminate target, recover body, secure Rosemary Winters and Ethan Winters, move the 2 Winterses to Site C for further investigation. At least 2 transport officers will accompany them. Anything else? Nope, can't go in there. Well, you're dead and you're gonna die. Yes. Alright, let's get a move on. I'm mainly using keyboard. Also, I'm mainly using keyboard and mouse instead of a controller. Probably mostly because of aiming. I aim better with a keyboard and mouse than I do with a controller. If I try using a controller, I'm going to waste bullets, and I know Resident Evil well enough to know that every bullet counts. God, this is something I genuinely just find discomforting. Just walking alone in the middle of the woods, not knowing where the hell you are at night. I'm walking through the woods at night. Crouch, stand, C. Ow, I cut my hand. I cut my hand. Hold on, let me try that again. Ow, I cut the hand that I once had chainsawed off 3 years ago. There. That's the joke for us. Oh, what? Probably just a mountain goat. Probably just a moose. Actually, I'm in Europe, aren't I? That's a crow. Okay. Just keep on moving. Oh, wow. Oh, fuck. Okay, that kind of scared me. Oh, boy. Ah, God. Disgust. Oh, fuck! son of a bitch. You absolute bastard. Oh my god. Resident Evil, everybody! Oh god, now it's starting to get foggy and everything. What was that? Can I get up here? No, I cannot. But excuse me? Wooden bridge. Fish. Oh my god. Some junk. But you know what? One man's trash is another man's treasure. Like this, like that little burner right there. That probably still works. It's probably just out of fuel. Cool, a cabin. I can't see anything in the windows. A broom. Alright, let's get in here. More broom. Wow. This looks pretty good. I wouldn't mind living in a place like this. What's in here? Okay, what was the point of letting me opening that and having a cutscene like that if I can't grab anything from it? Huh. No water. Lovely. Why is the friggin' flashlight pointed so low? Like, I'm constantly pointing under my peripheral vision. So, what? Again, nothing in there. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's, must have been that time of the month for whoever lived here. That didn't make it much sense, did it? It doesn't have to make sense. I'm a gamer. Shit doesn't have to make sense. Garlic. Something tells me this would be useful. And yet the game deems it not. What? Out. Really? Okay. Trying to get it, like, upright. But it's not the easiest thing to do with a mouse. There we go. Alright, that's cool looking. I may have to switch over to controller. Jesus Christ. Uh-huh. Rat. There's something standing behind me, isn't there? Well, where do I go from here? That does not sound good. It also sounds like a bunch of stock stuff breaking sound effects. Huh? Oh. I thought I heard something back here. I guess Mama's home. Oh no. Do I have to go back up here? I thought I saw something move. taxidermied fox. Oh, don't crawl on the ground on the. Oh god, that's. Oh god, that's not good. That's how you get what is it called? AIDS. I don't know.
Who did all this?
Even with the shit you experienced 3 years ago, you shouldn't have to put 2 and 2 together to think, oh, I'm dealing with monsters again. Oh well. Ethan, I wouldn't think is the brightest light bulb out of all the Resident Evil characters. That, I think, is reserved for Leon, actually. Leon Skennedy. I know his name is Kennedy, but isn't his... I'm pretty sure his middle name's like S. Kennedy. Also, this looks awesome, by the way. That looks amazing. Cool windmill. Looks like a factory over there. Then you got a big-ass castle. God. I know this sounds like a terrible idea, but I really wouldn't mind, like, exploring around an abandoned castle.